Michael, I'll believe it when I see it, man. Rumors are flying. Valve has ramped up for hiring for the next Half-Life game. Really? Ryan Perrino over at GameRanks tells us all about it. We have interesting new information about the development of the next Half-Life game from Tyler MicVickers' latest round of data mining. We had previously reported that Tyler believes that this Half-Life will be a more elaborate and open world setting with smart NPCs, cool vehicles, and brand new gravity mechanics. Today, he shares some fresh new details that seem to have had other viewers and readers confused. So let's break it down. Tyler found that Valve went into an aggressive hiring spree between 2021 and 2023. They hired many former Valve employees and developers, and they also picked up many that worked at id Software, Machine Games, Sucker Punch, Insomniac, and Naughty Dog. Dude, those are big studios.
Big names. Big names.
Big studios. Tyler also found new data in Deadlock's files that he believes will be used in the next Half-Life game. And this is where some of the readers got confused because he did not drop multiple details that he believes would be in the game. Tyler was explaining that Valve's previous statements about game development supported the theories on what they are making with Half-Life now. Valve is introducing the real-life properties of real materials to their shooter game starring Gordon Freeman. Tyler says that this could make the game nearly immersive, but for now, we are only talking about game systems he found. We did not know how far Valve has actually taken it in the game. But the potential of these systems, he's talking about what he went on to do. There's a full article here, and it's got 1,000 details. But he's talking about how a piece of paper, they're working on the system that when you light it on fire, will burn faster than a piece of wood will. And that the NPCs have caught on to how fast this goes, and that they'll actually set things on fire to attack you. There's a lot of new mechanics and systems that they're going to work into, obviously, when it comes to another Half-Life, because it's been forever since Half-Life 2, Michael. So this is where I kind of get into the whole, dude, I'll believe it when I see it. Like, everybody was like, hey, a new Half-Life game? Yeah, it was Half-Life Alyx. Oh, VR, right? That's where that went. Everybody's so disappointed. We want Half-Life 3. Nobody ever thinks we'll get it. We will see. He also mentioned other details that Half-Life 2 doesn't just give you a set amount of ammo every time you run into an ammo box. It actually comes up with those numbers on the spot, and it decides that on the base of what weapons you have, how much ammo you have left, and which weapons you favor. So there's a lot of new mechanics coming in that are going to mess with how many ammo drops you get, what kind of weapons you're getting while you're out there and venturing through in an open world setting for Half-Life. Michael, how much do you believe in this, man?
Oh, man. I'm going to say very, very little, right? Especially when we found this in the Deadlock files. Now, obviously, some heat points and some burn rates for items doesn't really quite make sense for Deadlock if you played the game. It's more of a MOBA. But why would those be in the Deadlock files? I think there's a lot of conclusions that people have been trying to draw for. It feels like every day for the last year, somebody has tried to come up with, oh, well, this is going to be in Half-Life 3 because I found this over here. So, yeah, I'm with you. I'll believe it when I see it. Obviously, I think Half-Life 3 could be a fantastically massive game. But Valve, if they were going to make one, would have already made it by now, right? They're making so much money. Deadlock, when it goes live, is going to absolutely blow everything out of the waters. The numbers for it in this weird, open, unannounced beta without any promotion are absolutely fantastic. So, yeah. I like the data mining. It's cool to see that maybe they're working on it, but I'm wondering if there's some carryover where you say, here's all these people they hired. How are we sure that wasn't for Deadlock, right? So, believe it when I see it. My hype's still just a 1 out of 10 because we've been hearing about Half-Life 3 since the day Half-Life 2 came out.
It just sounds like wishful thinking, I think, to me, right? Everybody's asking for Half-Life 3 for a decade and a half here, and I don't think it's coming, right? Like, I don't think Valve's even interested. They don't need to be.
No.
Now, granted, I'm sure they heard the feedback when they announced Half-Life Alyx, and they're like, yo, this isn't Half-Life 3. And if you didn't own a VR headset, dude, I'm telling you, that was one of the most immersive VR games I've ever played. It was freaky, to say the least. Dude, I had one of those crab things right on my face. It was just nuts. Get me out of here. Not my kind of game, I tell you. Scott absolutely loved it. So it was, yeah, I got picked on that one. That was bad. But it's great to see that they're paying attention at least a little bit. So it does make me a little hopeful for fans that they will get Half-Life 3 because they've heard the backlash of Half-Life Alyx, right? And if man, I don't know. If Tyler's digging, it just sounds like he's pulling at straws. And we'll see what we actually get, if we get anything at all. We want to hear from you, though. Let us know. You know all of our socials. You can find them everything over on itgtv.com. Hit us up in the comments, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Yo, Half-Life 3. Is that really going to happen?